everybody, it's Rick. I'm back with another video for Pixi Dust Designs. Today we are going to be making a treat box for Halloween. The Halloween release just came out. I don't personally have it yet. It's on the way. So we are going to be using the holiday snack treat box that came out in the last release. Plus from previous Halloween release, we're also using the interchangeable oval back topper. I'm going to use the October 31st sentiment die. I use that to cut the word boo out. And I'm going to use the bat lollipop holder just for the cute little bat as a decorations. And there is currently no Halloween paper. At the time I am filming this, there's no Halloween paper in the store available. So I use some from my stash. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build up my little bat. So I've already cut him out. I cut the solid layer out from pink cardstock and the black layer out from black cardstock. And then I have a piece of the hair I cut from a scrap piece of pattern paper and the three parts for the face. I'm going to add just a little ink blending or a little shadow around my pink layer. I'm going to do that with a little bit of alcohol marker coloring. So I'm just going to add some shadows where our shadows would be. So I just picked out a couple of shades of our pink just so I can add some depth into my ears. So we'll do that with the lightest color as well. I'm going to come right over everything. I'm also going to add a little bit to his wings because there are some shadows in his little wings as well. So we're going to add a little bit of shadow in there. So I'm just going to come in and blend that shadow out just a little. So we'll do the same thing to the other side. And if you are in doubt, always look at the back of your packaging. You can always look at it as a reference. All right, now we're going to go ahead and layer up the pieces on the back of our little bat. So I'm going to flip my black layer over. So I'm going to take the white circles and I'm going to attach two next to the eye. And just a little liquid glue right here. The nose I want to be pink. So we'll do that. I'm going to add a half over the circle for the teeth. I had to think for a second. The little eyes, clean all that glue off. I'm going to flip that back over. And this is made for our lollipop where you can cut the little belly out and if you cut the whole thing out, you can put a lollipop on the inside. So since I don't need this entire thing, I'm going to cut that in half. And I'm just going to add a little liquid glue right around his little teeth right there. And then I'm just going to layer this over top. That way it'll make his teeth look white. All right, I'm going to go ahead and before I layer this together, I'm going to go ahead and add the hair as well there. And then I'm going to add liquid glue behind the black layer of our little bats so that I can layer this up. And again, had I thought about this, I probably should have cut this out like from black cardstock that was backed with adhesive sheet, but I never think about it. I'm going to flip him over. I'm going to line it up as minimal glue spreading as possible. And because this is a lollipop holder, I am going to trim off that bottom part just a tad. I did it a little bit already, but I'm going to have to go back and clean that up. So I will do that. There's my little bat. All right, for the parts of our treat box. You need two of the rectangles. So I've cut those out from black cardstock. Two of the pockets I've cut out also from the black cardstock, heavyweight. The little fold that holds it together, I've cut that out from black, as well as the interchangeable oval dies. And then I cut the stitch layers from pattern paper plus a piece of white for the pocket so that I would have a place to write a message. So I'll move those to the side for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and fold and burnish all my score lines for our pockets. Sure, anytime you're working with a box, you want good heavy cardstock and use your bone folder to get those nice solid crease lines. All right, I've got my two rectangles. I'm gonna go ahead and layer on my larger pieces of pattern paper first before, no, I'm gonna actually attach this first on each one. I'm gonna start right here at the bottom. I'm gonna add liquid glue. You could use tear and tape. I prefer using liquid glue so that I can get it moved around. All right, I'm gonna line this up right at the bottom there, get it squared up, and then I'm just gonna fold that over for the part of our pocket. Now I'm gonna take and add in the pattern paper. That way I can kind of help, if I have to, I can hide the seam right there. There's one. We're gonna go ahead and do the other one as well. I'm gonna flip this over. That's my front. That's my front. I'm going to line this up. So another way you can do it, you can line it up, add your adhesive. That way all you got to do is line it up nice and even. Flip that flap over and give it a good press until it adheres. Then we'll go ahead and add our next decorative layer. So I'll go add this piece of pattern paper. This is going to be my back. So before I put it together, I'm going to go ahead and add my other layers. So I'm going to add this white layer for the back. Since that's a place I can write a message before we assemble everything. And this layer is going to get the pattern paper. That in. We're going to go ahead and do these sides. So I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to add liquid glue there, and I'm just going to pull that up and make sure it is nice and squared right there. To square it up to that bottom edge. That way it makes it nice and secure. Add liquid glue on the other side. That flap, I'll pull that in and square that up at the bottom. Now I will take and set this down. And then I can take my bone folder and press in the inside pocket to make sure everything is nice and secure. Everything's nice and squared. Is that? We'll go ahead and do the other one. Add my liquid glue. Fold this around. Pull that up. Pull this side up. Square that edge up. Nice and squared. Tuck that one in. This side. Squared up. Just square this bottom edge up together. You're pretty good getting everything lined up. All right, so there's our base so far. Now we've got to attach this layer. So we're going to take one, and you're going to do mountain, valley, mountain. So we're going to add our adhesive. That's going to get attached right at the base. I can fold this down, and I could add adhesive to this one. Then I can sandwich these two together and just line everything up. All right, so now to close it, we're going to use our bag topper. We're going to insert one on this side. We'll insert the other one on that side and secure it shut. So we will take and add liquid glue here first. And I'm going to close it from the inside because I don't need those handles to open. So, but you could do it on the outside. Like before you put your pattern paper in there, you could have attached this together. But I find it is easier to do the paper first. Pull that up. There's my little treat box. Now we're going to go ahead and add on our little character, our little bat. I'm going to have him right there. He's popping out of the little treat bag. And then I'm going to put my sentiment down at the bottom. So I'm going to add my B first. And we'll do our O's. We've got two of those. Now I kept this super simple. The actual shadow is a little too big for our box. So I just spelled out boo. There's also little decorations you could do on here. We have some ghosts that we could put on from the October 31st die set. You have some ghosts and some other little decorations, a little pumpkin. So you could decorate it all up and have like the pumpkin down there, a couple ghosts. It's all up to you. I'm going to leave it just like that. Super simple. All right, so here's our finished little treat box. Here's a look at the front. There is a look at the back. And there is it standing all by itself. So there's all kinds of things you could put in here. You could put some hot chocolate cocoa, some candy, little mini treat. You can fill that up with the miniature candy bars or whatever your little heart desires. So a pad and pencil. Don't do toothbrush. Kids hate that. All right, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Stay crafty. Love you.